How do you feel about her ex/friend being here? I don't feel no type of way at all.
What was that one?
How do you feel about her ex/friend being here?
What's that? What that mean?
Kenya is a former girlfriend of mine.
What does that mean? The ex/friend.
Ex/friend.
Oh, ex?
Ex.
Yeah.
X.
I don't feel no type of way.
Okay.
So did you know about that, Kieran?
That's my first time meeting her.
Oh, you never knew that Ashley had a relationship
I
with?
found this out 2 nights ago.
My beaner in my belly, it's so tasty. When you mix it up and you blend it, you know you ain't ready. I say that, are you mad? You leave. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings, because this is where we're going to. We're going to blow this up, you understand? Part 3 of Family and Fiance. We're talking about Corin and Ashley. The one thing I want to notice is that obviously the stepmom said they've caught me in a lot of lies, and I was like, woo.
There's 20 questions.
Please be nice.
I'll try. We caught him in a lot of lies, and we've seen a lot of things.
What kind of lies are we talking about here? I can understand why they don't like him, but what is it that he's caught him in lies? I mean, let us know, kind of thing. They didn't let us know, so I was like, okay, cool. But one of the questions they asked him was obviously,
If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? My attitude. I would try to be more understanding.
about obviously changing his attitude. What would you like to change? And he said obviously his attitude. And I was like, okay, cool. I rate that. But are you just saying that to pay lip service because you know your attitude? You know that they don't like your attitude. Fee mentioned it earlier on. Ashley mentioned it earlier on that you have to be respectful. Is that what you want to change? And we saw later on after the 21 questions, your attitude was still stinking, bruv. So I don't know if that's what you really mean. When you say change your attitude, to do what? I mean, change your attitude in what department? What are you trying to change? Like, how are you going to change that? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's put some real markers down, man. It's easy to say, I want to change my attitude. But how? What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? What are we setting targets when for? Like, let's do this, man.
Why is my mother still bringing up my ex?
I asked him about the ex situation, and he said, I don't know why my mom brought it up. Obviously, it's my mom. I can't say anything. It's my mom. Like, she's the one that said it. And then he tried to flip it. He thought it was smart. He tried to flip it onto Kenya by saying, "Doesn't your mom obviously like one of your exes?" And brings up, and she was like, "Nope, don't do that."
There's never been an ex that your mom clicked with?
She's clicked with some.
Just like your mother probably still brings up an ex that she thought she was comfortable with.
She doesn't. She respects the person that I'm with because she trusts my judgment on who I'm with.
I don't do that rare, boom, boom, boom. I was like, bro, listen, you're on your own in this one, bro. I don't know why you try to flip it like that. That wasn't smart, bro. Like, you just own it and just say, listen, bro, that I don't know why they brought up. Now, my mom would never bring up an ex. Like, it just wouldn't happen because I don't have that ex anymore in my life. And I would have let her know, I've got a new person in my life, I don't like the ex. Do you know what I'm saying? I know some parents are mad like that, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I just noticed he tried to flip it and that weren't running. And then obviously he had to explain that, he can't check he doesn't speak for his mum and that. You know what? He tried to play it like he was cool. I know he weren't cool. When he only found out a few days ago that Kenya, was actually the ex of Ashley, this is a betrayal. You see, anybody who decides to hide that they were doing a thing with somebody and is now their kosher friend, and doesn't tell their partner, you are asking for trouble. I've been in situations like that. Yeah, Coach has been in situations just like that. Yeah, okay, I haven't really been, it hasn't been revealed to me like that, but I've known of person having a friend and then saying they're friends. I've told the person, listen, you're not friends. Listen, dead that relationship. And I'm that kind of person that will tell it straight. I'm not going to lie about it. Do you know what I mean? If I see that somebody's moving snakish, I'm going to tell you straight, they're moving snakish. And one thing about me is that I've been a snake. So I know what other snakes look like. Yeah? I've stolen people's girlfriends. I know what that looks like. I know how that happens. I know how people change behaviors. I know how people go cold. I know how people decide to go a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying? I know how that runs. So for me, I look at it in the case of the fact that, listen, you can't pretend. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he couldn't pretend, he couldn't hide his feelings. One reason why I say he couldn't hide his feelings is because he started clasping his hands. Like,
how do you feel about her ex/friend being here? I don't feel no type of way at all.
What was that one?
How do you feel about her ex/friend being here?
What's that? What that mean? Oh, you never knew that Ashley had a relationship with?
I found this out 2 nights ago.
Oh, you just thought they were just friends?
Yeah.
I was afraid that you would get upset about it.
No, I don't care about it. That's not the problem, it's the lies.
I did not lie to Karan. I just left out the part.
She lied. You didn't fully discuss the situation.
She is my friend.
Okay, cool. We'll leave it at that.
It became nervous. Earlier than that, he was open. The moment they had to mention about the Kenya thing with a friend, he's like this. And the reason why he's like this is because one, the stepdad's over there. He knows he's going to tell the mum. And two, because you know what, he didn't know until recently. And you know, when the stepdad's always asking her questions about, you know, how do you know it's over? And she said, oh, I wouldn't be here if I love the girl. That's bollocks. We've all done this bollocks. That is not a good reason as to why you wouldn't be here. Listen, I would be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, or do you know what I mean? Like we all do mad things, man, when it comes to love. So I don't want to hear that. That's a reason as to why I don't like the girl because I wouldn't be here. The reason why you're here is because you like the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not play that, man. We're not stupid, man. Come on, man. We're not 5, man. Do you know what I mean? We're grown people here. And obviously, like I said, when he definitely was pissed off because, you know, when a man says, okay, say no more, cool, leave it, yeah, and the way he said it, I knew he was pissed. Like, and he's thinking about how to bring it up next time in a way that he'll get to say what he really feels. Do you get me?
Lies.
I did not lie to Karan. I just left out the part.
She lied. You didn't fully discuss the situation.
She is my friend.
Okay, cool. We'll leave it at that.
About certain things, and people do this, you know, and they pretend as if, oh, I told you. You didn't fucking tell me, blood. You didn't tell me, blood. Like, don't pretend as if you told me. Just be real. Be honest. You didn't tell me. And she even says, you know, she said that I was scared that obviously if I told you, why were you scared? Because the nature of your relationship with that person will change.
Yeah.
I was afraid that you would get upset about it.
No, I don't care about it.
That's the reason why you're scared. You're not scared to tell him because you know how he's going to react to the situation. You're scared because what will happen after you tell him, what will happen to your relationship with Kenya? It has to change, right? But he probably said that, and that's why I said to you that, you know, with the threesome thing, that when he said obviously she's a lie about the threesome thing, they've had a threesome. I'm sure they have.
I'm bisexual.
What else did you say?
Like we do threesomes or whatever like that.
We do?
Yeah.
When was this?
Okay, we don't. So we don't do threesomes.
What set your mom off? Why did you tell him that you had a threesome?
I really said that just to get under her skin.
But you lied.
The whole thing.
You lied.
Okay, shut up while I'm talking.
And he likes a girl that's flowing in that direction. Because he knew that she was a bisexual. It's not like it was new information. So when Kenya's situation came up, it's like, oh, it's Kenya in it. But the reason why he's probably not going to get married is because, as he said later on in the video, is that, yeah, he probably doesn't trust her. He probably doesn't trust that, you know what, if she decides anything, that she can go with Kenya. You know, and Kenya could potentially, you know, pull her away from him. And that will be a fear for him because it's like, you're not enough. And that's the truth. It's rather less about the marriage and more about the commitment. You're not 100% sure she's actually committed. And you're going to give yourself a back door. Let's be real about these things, man. Do you know what I mean? On the shopping trip, one thing on the shopping trip which was annoying me was that Tyler's coming with some vibranium, yeah? Some different type of vibranium. Tyler, you're coming with vibranium, but you're not backing the vibranium.
He's in love with someone else. My mother said the same thing, but you didn't come on my mother like that.
Who is he in love with?
We're not going to call her name. We're not going to do that.
But you guys brought it up, so that's not my place to say that.
But you
speak
said
to him about that.
But you said
right,
it.
I brought it up.
If you bold enough to bring it out, then you need to speak on it. That's what I'm saying. That's the first thing that came out your mouth. If you bold enough to say it, let it all out. You already done said it.
You understand? Don't give me vibranium bars and don't back the vibranium, fam. Yeah, don't come in there charging, telling me that, oh, you know, my man likes a certain girl, rare, and then not back it, bruv. You better back it with information and the sources and the evidence and the Oxford, Harvard reference and stuff. Don't tell me that you'll go ask him now. Why did you lay the wheat down, yeah? Why did you lay down the crumbs down, yeah, and then stop halfway? You started, finish. You know what I'm saying? Vibranium bars, finish the bars. Don't try to. And then she walked out the shop. Like, you're coming in on a mad thing, coming in on a beef thing, and I'm been from trying to let man know about your energy. And I'm telling you, your energy's off. And you walk out the shop, you can't back it. Now the mum as well too, it was annoying me because, you know, when she said something that was like, oh, we're doing you a favor. Who are you?
You should be really thankful to us more than being angry with us.
If it's I know about her, and we brought her into our situation, so if he loves her, I love her too. I like females. I'm bisexual myself.
Who are you? What Christian is this that talks like this? Who are you? It's so rude and so condescending. It makes me sick because you're calling yourself a Christian, which means you're part of my community. And when you talk to people like that, it's sickening. Have you not got an ounce of respect for the fellow human being that you're talking to? That's what frustrates me. That's what people see and then say that, I don't like Christianity. Because some people, right, the way they do it, interact with people is appalling. How dare you? And no wonder Ashley hit back saying, who's this girl? Because maybe we'll like her too. Maybe we'll bring her in. Now, I don't think that they've done a thing with this particular girl, but they've definitely done a thing with a girl in the relationship. That's why she said, maybe I'll love her too. And I think she was saying that just to hurt the mum. And she admitted that later on. We know that. So she was saying something to make herself feel a little bit better because she felt she was under attack. One thing I will say about Ashley is that obviously, you can't live this life of being a Christian, saying you're a Christian, and lesbianisms and bisexualisms and fornication before marriage. All these things where it's a lifestyle. When you're accepting it as a lifestyle, forget drink. Drink is not a bad problem. The Bible doesn't say doesn't drink. The Bible doesn't say don't drink. It doesn't say that. It says just obviously to not be filled up with wine, but rather be filled up with the Spirit. Meaning, don't be over intoxicated with wine. Don't be over intoxicated with a drink that's going to get you tipsy. That's what it means. You can drink though as a Christian. So, but yeah, and that's how I know that the son doesn't even understand that because he just heard a religious mum just talking. So for me, it's crazy because the mum really came for Ashley, and I understand why Ashley decided to fight back. Whereas Karan backing her, if you backed her from early, this wouldn't have been a problem. But she's gonna flare up, and I totally understand. She felt like she's in the corner. What do you expect from me to do? I know it's obviously later on. Kieran goes to confront his mum to tell obviously that why did you say what you said, and I respected that. I think it's very important that you do check people when they say certain information. If it's not true, check them. Why are we waiting? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we waiting? Like, if it's not true, then let people know it's not true. Don't let it fester, because it's going to play in the minds of people. And the Bible says the word is like poison. If that word is not true and you're letting it seep in someone's mind, it's going to poison the person eventually.
I forbid you guys take a sacrifice for me for 1 second. God forbid that happens.
It's not.
God forbid it happens.
No, let's not go there.
No, let's go there. All it take 3 days. That's all I ask.
If you want
3
to go
days.
there.
That's all I ask all of y'all.
We, as your family, are always there for you.
What he said obviously about the parents not obviously doing one thing for him. He said, God forbid if you do something for me. And I think he felt a little bit, the parents should have stayed and just backed it 3 days. It's not sinful to be around that. Please don't try to make it like it's sinful to be around it. You could have stayed for 3 days and then given your parents, listen, we've watched her, we've spoken to her, we've mingled with her, and actually, I don't agree. Do you know what I'm saying? But we've respected your 3 days. You didn't have to. Do you know what I mean? You didn't have to do all what you done. Oh, we're leaving today. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just showed your arrogance yet again. It's got nothing to do with Christ and everything to do with your arrogance. I don't like that. I don't think that's love. One more thing I would say is that he didn't come with enough energy to his parents and his sister, but came with vibranium to Ashley. And no wonder Ashley came up with vibranium too.
When she said that really turned my stomach. Because you are
you want to know what's funny?
That's not the son.
I turned my stomach is when y'all brought that up to begin with. Because it's not about her, it's about me and Ashley. You guys brought it up and made it a whole different thing, and that was wrong. So explain to me why the f you would tell my mother that you would sleep with my ex and love it. Does that make sense?
They kept bringing.
No, I don't get.
They kept bringing.
Why would you do that to my mother? Why would you say that to my mother after you know the type of person she is?
Your mom is a judge.
Why the f would you do that though?
She don't even like gay people.
And no wonder she became Okoye. Because fam, it doesn't make sense here that you will check me and your partner, for talking to your mom a bit trash when your mom was talking trash the whole day. And your sister, bro. Check your parents. Don't check me, fam. Check your parents because they're causing me to behave a certain way. I wouldn't do that if they were doing that. They only do that because they're reacting to what they're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me, that energy that he brought was poor, man. But again, it just showed me his attitude as well, because the energy that he brought was raising his voice, shouting, and then you're telling someone else to keep their mouth closed. This later on as well. You're telling another person to keep quiet, stop shouting at me, be grown. But you're shouting too.
Yell! Stop yelling!
I don't give a
All right, I'm out.
Okay. What you saying?
Acting all ratchet.
I ain't gotta do cry. You already do. Stop trying.
Ashley.
We're gonna be mature, let's be mature. Let's act like our age.
Shut the up.
Make me!
Nene, calm down.
No, just calm down. Come on, Nene. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sit over here and don't give it to her.
I don't understand where you're going from, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you... That's why she said, obviously, you know, she said to him, listen, you know what you like. You know what you like. You know what you like. And he knows what he likes. So why is he pretending? Bro, you like the girl that's having sex with girls. You like it. You're getting involved in it. You're getting freaky, deaky, leaky. Fam, be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the most annoying things about human beings. You're not being true to yourself. You don't like it, say it. You do like it, say it. Your mum and you want your parents to bless your marriage, they're not going to bless it. You know they're not. So let it go. Continue on with your life if you want to live that life. But truthfully, you don't want to live that life. Then tell the girl you don't live that life. Don't rang her along because she knows what she's trying to do. But you're not being truthful with yourself. And that's frustrating, I think. And then obviously the mum came later on, was saying obviously, you know, come on, we're leaving now. And she's trying to say, son, you're coming with me. We're not leaving without you. Well, you did, number one. Number two as well, you know, I'm not going to let the enemy set a trap for my son. Listen, your son hasn't been saved. If he's not saved, what are you doing? Pray for his salvation first. Then he can open his eyes to see what you're seeing. Until then, my friend, listen, stop trying to cuss this girl. Like, stop trying to look at this girl like the devil. Your son is in the same boat. Look, if you haven't got Jesus, the Bible talks about righteous. Those who are righteous have Jesus. If you don't have righteous, you are wicked. Everybody's wicked. If you don't have Jesus, everybody's in the same boat. That includes your son and the girl who says she's lesbian or bisexual. Your son is no different from the bisexual to the lesbian. Please don't think that your son is any better. He's not. He's in the same boat. Sinking one. Do you understand? Cool. Over and then start speaking in tongues, you know, and blah blah blah. And I just felt like, you know what? It's an insult to your, you know, you're acting like it's a devilish thing what's happening here. No, your son hasn't opened his eyes to Jesus, so he's not going to see that he doesn't need to be with this girl. Until he gets to that point, he's not going to stop seeing this girl. There's nothing mystical about this girl doing what this girl's doing to him. He's not bamboozled, okay? He knows exactly what he's meant to be doing. He's just deciding to enjoy life.
Because I take authority over that right now. In the name of Jesus, every plot, every plan, every assignment that the enemy has set up.
And let's be real, the prodigal son wasn't bewitched. He decided to take his inheritance and go into the world to see what it's like. Realized it was a slave thing out there and came back. Now, if your son has been trained, as the Bible says, train your children in the way to go, he shall not depart from it and he will come back. So don't worry about it. Stop worrying about what old girl Ashley's doing, bruv. She's not demonic. Think about what your son's doing. He's engaging in fornicating with that. The Bible says, would you even unify your body with a prostitute? So you are unifying your body with somebody else. Like, it's not them unifying them. You are unifying your body. But he's not Christian, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. What is a sister doing here too? And I think to myself, sister's just chatting wad nonsense. Wad nonsense, bro. Like, she's adding to the fire. And I'm like to myself, why are you adding to the fire? Go back to where you were. Like, but you're here to come and say, oh, didn't I tell you to don't speak to him? And then he used that as a weapon against her. Oh, against Ashley. Oh, did you come to me as a grown woman and tell me, listen, blah, blah, blah.
Did you not say in the store once again that Karan was in love with somebody else? And I asked you,
I feel like he's still
I need to pull Karan
I said
to
you
the
pull him
side.
to the side and you talk to him
But
about
did you
that
pull me to the
statement.
side? What did you do?
Thank you. You
Instead
said
of
you
pulling me
said
to
it
the
in
side
front
like
of
a grown woman.
You said, what did you?
No, you say some dumb ass
Wait.
to my mother.
Wait.
It don't
But you
matter,
made
but
that
you did
statement.
get out. If you
made that.
Yo, stop yelling.
Why does she need... Did your sister come to tell the girlfriend on a grown woman tip? But you're checking someone else. Check your family first. I don't want to hear you checking me, blood. Check your family first, blood. I can't stand people like that. Check your family first. Don't try to thrust it onto me when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Do you understand? Yeah, it's annoying. There's certain things that was happening which I didn't really like. Let us know what your thoughts are as well. Let us know down below. Comment, speak. Let us know what your thoughts are. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you lean? I got 21 questions and they all about us. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you lean?